channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. I am proud mum to 2 adult children, Blossom, who doesn't live with us anymore, Corey, who does, and I've got 2 dogs, Chip and Dale, who are down here. You might hear them patting around every now and again. So if you're new to my channel, I do a haul every Saturday. I try to put up something during the week. I have failed this week. I'm sorry about that. It's just, I do also, by the way, I do also have fibromyalgia, and I'm just having a little bit of a tough time with things at the moment. So I have been recording a little bit, so there will be something going up next week. If you're interested, that will be the dogs' food. I've started to make some dogs' food instead of their meats all the time because of price increases and stuff. If you enjoy that sort of thing and you want to see more, don't forget to either to subscribe down below, give me a thumbs up, comment, anything. I'm good with that. Did you hear that? See the dog running up and down the hallway. They've been quiet all morning and now they're going to have a burst of energy. This week I went to Asda and I did pop into Iceland, picked up only a couple of bits. I wasn't in there for anything specific really. We have a budget of £60. We actually spent 47. Sorry, I keep saying we. I don't know why I keep saying we. It's the thing. I'm not even going to keep correcting it. It was just me, but I will keep saying we. And no, that is not a pronoun. I'm just don't know why. It's a habit. It's weird. I had this conversation with someone at work during the week. That's the only reason that just popped in my head. Also, if you're new here, I talk a lot. So yeah, we've got a budget of £60. Spent 47 this week. I am going to spend the rest. There's something I want to get, so I'm going to go shopping this weekend, so there will be another haul. It's not food. Well, it sort of is, but it isn't. See, now you want to know, don't you? Yeah, so hopefully I'm going to be able to do that this weekend. It just depends how things go. Yeah, so that's everything. The shopping was okay. I think, you know, apart from price rises, which, you know, it's the thing, it's going to be like a running thing, isn't it, all the time now. Price rises, nothing we can do about it. So at some point I'll try to shut up, keep going on about it, because it's just, yeah. But there's little things like, I don't know, say the crisp bowl, because that one's in my head at the moment. Like, most of the time in our local Asda you have one whole aisle, so both sides of one aisle. It's like crisps, nuts, snack type things, and I would say pretty much every time I go in there, there's probably about half of it there, and it's different half, so it's like different, they're getting different stock in every time, so you can't really guarantee you're going to get anything. So the thing that my big go-to is always their Asda's Own Ready Salty Crisps. Couldn't get any this week. The stock is very up and down. So I'm going to shut up because I'm going on too much. I'm getting on my own nerves now. Let's go on with the haul. I think my hauls have been pretty similar. I'll have a similar sort of set out and a lot of basic things that are always there. The past few weeks it hasn't been. Corey and I have just been eating and drinking differently, so we don't have to get the stock if we've already got it. I did get some tomatoes this week. I got the more expensive ones. Well, I say the more expensive. These were my go-to, and then I started going for the cheaper brands and stuff, but I haven't had these for a while and I do like them. And the cheaper version with the Asda's Own in a packet, I think weight wise it actually works out better. You get a better weight for less money, but they were very like green, the tomatoes. They weren't very ripe. These one just looks really good. So this was actually £1 for 325. I wanted to get some lettuce for salad. I've been going just with me spinach for a while because the lettuces are so bad. It wasn't that bad this week, so I picked up the iceberg because the romaine were really bad. The romaine's my favourite. It's all a texture thing with these sort of things. They're all just very watery anyway, aren't they? But I just wanted this for texture. This was 53p, so a little bit more. 90p for my spinach. Do like some spinach. It definitely helps with fibro because it's very high in magnesium. So it definitely helps me. I'm not quoting that as it will help everybody with fibre. I'm just letting you know because we're all different and things react differently. But I do definitely notice a difference. I got a cucumber, 45p. So we're going to have some salads this week. And I got my lemons again. I didn't need so many this week because I found some other things in my cupboards I didn't realise I needed. These are 54p and I really like these. At the moment I'm having a lot of hot water with lemons and ginger and stuff. I got another chicken thigh portions. Now, I can't remember if I'm right or wrong on this one, but I feel like last week, and sorry, I didn't go back and have a look. I feel like last week I bought this packet for 180. It's now 182. So 1.1 kilogram. This is the thighs. I probably just said that, didn't I? And 4 of them did the dog's meals this week. So I'm going to freeze the extra 2 that came in them, and then they will go with those, and like, so we'll have a build up. So 1 week I could skip buying them. So this is £1.82. The dog foods at the moment are 60p each, and I get through about 2 a day, so it's 120 a day. This will make 4 meals. For the 4 portions, it will be 4 meals. I do have some like peas left over from last week, and I didn't use the kidney beans last week. You'll see what I did use, because like I said, I did record it. I'm going to do a different combination of veggies and things this week, but that's for the dogs mainly. I did keep the extra 2. I was going to cook Corey something with it, but he said he wasn't interested. So the chicken thighs are just going to be for the dogs for now, until Corey does decide he wants some. Yes, there's no milk, no coffee. In lockdowns, I'd got some stocks of coffee, and I didn't realise they were right at the back of the cupboard, so I found some of them, so I don't really need to get them at the moment. And we didn't get through hardly any milk this week, so I didn't need to get that. There's also no cheese this week, because, like I said before, I was getting a big slab of them, and it turns out I've got 2 huge slabs in the fridge, so we don't need any. I got spaghetti hoops. These are the 35p, and they are still 35p at the moment. These are 1 stage up from the cheapest Asda one. I think the cheapest Asda one is something like 11p or 14p, something along those sort of lines. This is 35p, but it's cheaper than the Heinz, but it tastes way, way better. And I don't know why. I know this is old. They all taste the same, I know that, but I like the loops better than the little spaghetti bits, so I always get the loops. I got another pot noodle. I've been buying 1 pot noodle a week and eating them that week, so no stocks going on here with the pot noodles. These are 60p at the moment. The only time I buy them is when they're reduced price. And we got a beef and tomato this week. Got another tin of kidney beans. I'm feeling like these were 30p, but they might have been 40p. I can't remember. I told you last week because I knew. Now my mind's gone blank. This is for the dogs. Didn't use one last week, but it's nice to get some stocks. I want to get some stocks going, especially if I'm going to start doing dog food as a regular thing, which I think I probably will, because it's really, really easy, and the dogs enjoy it so much, and I know it's doing them good. So that's for the dogs. Picked up this margarine. Corey eats margarine. I have butter. He very, very rarely eats it, but I know he's on the last one, and it's been open for a little while, so I just thought I'd pick one to go. Everything that's extras of fridge stuff goes in the drawer at the bottom of the fridge, so this will sit in there, and it's only 85p at the moment, which is actually really good. Usually this size butter in whatever brand, I would just get the cheapest one that's on a deal at the time, and it would normally be £1. So that's actually a really good price. And the butters I'm having to get now are the double size one. I'm not getting through a whole one, even though I've been buying one every week. I have been doing a little bit of cooking on and off with it, and I'm planning on doing a little bit more in the future when I can start getting myself sorted out during the week. The 250 gram is £1.55, but the 500 gram is £2.94. So you're saving by doing it this way. I mean, I know I'm having to pay more out initially, but like I said, I am getting some stocks going on. Now I wanted soy sauce. I actually wanted to get a light one and a dark one. I wanted it last week as well. The shelves were completely empty of all soy sauce last week in my Asda. This week they only had the, I think it's Blue Dragon. I feel like it's Blue Dragon. It's definitely something Dragon make. And when I looked at because they still have the price tickets of the Asda Zone, it was more than 3 times more expensive, so I thought I wouldn't bother. I actually found this on the very end, just randomly on one of those shelves that has bits and bobs, and it said it was £1. Now the Asda Zone was 64, so I thought it wasn't so bad. When I scanned it came up at 63p, so it was even cheaper. So yeah, I've never tried this brand or anything, but soy sauce is soy sauce. I'm not a connoisseur of soy sauce, so at least we have one in. I did have a reason to buy that, but for the life of me I cannot remember what it was, but we're out anyway, so it's not a biggie. Got myself some more pickled onions. I think these were 75p. They're the slightly larger ones. These are good when you just want a snack, because you can make them last. I am one of those people that pulls apart my food, so yeah, I will peel each layer off. It will take me a long time to get through one of these, so that's a good little snack. That was just a random, you didn't need to know it, but I told you anyway. Onion barges. Now, I mentioned last week I was going to do curry. Haven't done it yet, but Corey's all up for a curry. We were going to do one weekend. Corey and I spend some time on a weekend now. He usually buys takeaway. That's his thing. I think he wants takeaway again tonight. I'd prepared to cook. So we were going to have a curry because I got the chicken from last week. I thought I'd get the onion barges. We've got naan, we've got chutney sauce. I was going to make it a whole like having a takeaway. But now he wants takeaway. So we're not having this, but that can go in the freezer. It's not biggie. Caramelised onion hummus, just love it so much. It's 95p at the moment. They do a red pepper one and they just do a plain one as well. They're all really, really good, but I always tend to sway towards this one. And these are the pita breads I bought the other week. They're the smaller ones. They didn't have the other one. You know, the pita breads are usually like an oval shape and bigger. They were 55p for the packet and they're really good. This is the only one they had was the mini ones, but it does work out like a half the calories, so you can have 2 of them and feel like you're eating more. 55p still, so I don't know what I'm going to use it for. It might end up in the freezer. I do have a lot of bready things sitting in the freezer, but it's good just to have it there, isn't it? And this is the dog food that I told you. This is the dog food that I get for my dogs, and they get through about 2 of these if they're going to have these. I've got 2 beef pates, 2 turkey and chicken, and they're 60p each. So I don't get a full week's worth of these anymore. They also have Webox that I have in the cupboard, but we're not really tending to go towards this so much now. I'm going to start to try and cook fresh foods for them in the slow cooker. So I'm getting about 4 meals out the slow cooker stuff, and then they have a little bit of the dog meat during the week as well. I fancied some fizzy this week. Spent a ridiculous amount of time looking at the fizzies because I didn't know which one to go for, but we've gone with this one. It says it's sparkling with real fruit juice and it was 60p. I got Corey's Dr Peppers. They're 1.77 for 1 or 2 for £3. Had to get an expensive loaf of bread this week. They didn't have the Asda's own one. I had a look and I really couldn't. It was just hard making a decision. I know that Corey and Blossom actually really like this. They tried this years ago because this isn't. I don't think I've bought Warburton's for a while. This toasty one, so it's going to be good thick slices. £1.10, so it is a lot more expensive. I would normally pay. I think it's like 55 or 60p now, but I like to have bread in the house, and Corey won't eat the brown one. He probably won't end up eating any of this either. He's not a bready person, so that's a me thing. I randomly got these, so I wasn't in the best mood. I haven't been in the best mood for a while. Something I've got to work on, I know that, and I will, and I'll tell you as we go along what I'm going to try and do about that. But I was thinking, because I wasn't in the best mood, I'm going to sit down and have a drink and have some snacks. So that's why I bought these originally. But when I got home, I just didn't want to. So I've got beefy sticks. They're the little tiny stick thingies. So descriptive. And some cheese savouries. Can't remember the prices of them, but they were like 50, 60p each, I think, around that. So that's the only reason I picked those up. I bought myself a pack of Roysters. These are T-bone steak flavoured. Really nice texture to these ones, and they're £1 for 6. Corey wanted McCoy's. I've been looking for the past couple of weeks. I did ask a couple of weeks ago. He's really just fancied some McCoy's. I mean, this is 6 packs for £1.70. Normally, like I say, I always get things on a reduced thing, but Corey has said to me, Mum, if I ask for something that's a little bit more expensive, just tell me and I'll give some more money. He's offered to pay for more because he knows prices are going up. So, you know, if he wants something, I'm going to get it. If I can't afford it, he'll just pay for it. It's not a biggie deal. Let's go back because I have a tendency to forget things. Okay, biscuits were just to sit in the cupboard again. I believe these have gone up. I think they're maybe 60p, but again, don't quote me. They're like between 55 and 60p, I think now. 85p for this. This is Corey's ready meals because he does night work. There's lots of times when you're just getting from work and want a meal, or just before he goes to work he'll want a meal and he just wants to have a quickie one, so he just shoves something in the oven. This is cheese and tomato pasta bake. He's had it a number of times before and he enjoys that one. Pieces I normally buy for Corey, I've actually bought 2 because I thought, you know what, I haven't had one of these for the longest time. These are really nice texture because they're like the French bread type one and they just go really, really crispy on the outside. I had to get just the cheese ones. Normally I'd get the pepperoni, but they didn't have them last week, still haven't got them. So we've just gone with plain cheese, but they'll get eaten, 90p. Got myself some corn sausages. I just love sausages, I love bread, and it's either something on like beans on toast, spaghetti on toast, or sausage sandwiches. And my go-to every day after work, it will be one of those choices. So I just wanted to make sure I've got sausages in because I know I finished them the other day. These are £1.90 for, I think you get 8 in there. Butternut squash chunks. I think these are £1.30. These are going to be for the dog foods, so they can have some of this instead of potatoes one time and give it a different taste. These are £3.75. The chicken dippers. Corey absolutely loves this brand. These ones are really, really good. They're really good price as well because you get 1.275 kilograms in there. So this actually lasted more than a week, which is really, really good. And that was everything I bought in Asda. So Iceland, I got Corey the cheese bean and sausage meal. That was £1. Normally I'd pick up more meals for him for the week, but I have been buying quite a few meals each week and they've been building up. So we've got a good stock going. Now I've seen this. Iceland have a whole Cathedral City range in at the moment, and everything ranges from about £3-4 for each item. They've got loads and loads. I absolutely love Cathedral City. Oh, so good. I had to try it. There's like I said, a lot of ranges. They got like mashed potato with cheese in. They had ham, hot and cheese pie, mac and cheese. They got a whole load of stuff, but this one appealed to me more than anything. Read the front and it didn't really tell me much. It just tells you all these cheeses. So let me turn it over because I'm not going to remember the wording. Wood-fired, stone-baked pizza base topped with Cathedral City mature cheddar, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, grated Cathedral City extra mature cheddar cheese, and smoked cooked formed ham. So it's a very cheesy pizza, but I just really, really wanted to try it. I've wanted to try this for weeks upon weeks, and then I just, you know what? Just do it. Why am I thinking about it so much? So yeah, this was £3. I will let you know when we do try it. And then I just saw this. This is chicken drumsticks. It was all ready to eat. I have frozen it, so that's why it's doing that right now. So I've just got it out of the freezer. I actually picked it up for Corey thinking he might take it to work or something. He thought he would as well, but he didn't. So we stuck it straight in the freezer. So yeah, already cooked. They're just plain drumsticks, no flavours or anything. They were £2 down to £1. 420 grams in there, so I thought that was quite good. I wasn't sure actually if Corey'd eat it or not because he can be quite fussy with different things. I mean, he never used to eat anything off the bone before, but now he does. But I just thought, well, at that price, even if he didn't, it would go in the dog's meal, so it's not a biggie. But that's all of it. Oh, and I've just remembered that I do have some Lambrini in the fridge as well. I did buy that with everything because, like I said, I was having a not so great day. I thought I was going to have some wine with some snacks, and I'm a Lambrini girl. If I go with wine, I'm not expensive when it comes to my choice of alcohol. So yeah, that was it. That was our haul this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, I did say that I have recorded some stuff. I'm really hoping to get that up next week. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday, or you've had a lovely Saturday, because it's going to be early evening when you see this, if you watch it when it goes up. I will see you in the next one. Bye!